What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Panfro Games. I'm here to bring you another build guide. And for this build, we are going pure Dex mode. So let's dive into this build. So this build is great for PvP and PvP action. It uses some of the best weapons in the game, and it's quite interesting if you're unfamiliar with certain combinations of weapons. So let's dive in, and you start the game as a Temple Knight. And the type A or B does not matter for this build. I just chose type A because it's easier to get some more souls with the soul bracelets. However, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. And as you can see, my soul level is at 105. These stats on the right hand here are the stats that are the bare minimum to run this build at its highest performance. However, if you want to get to the PvP level of 120, which I will get this to, you can increase your stats. You can increase your dexterity by 10 more to get it to 50. And then you can put 5 more into Vit. So you'll be at a total of 120 for your soul level. But 105 is perfect as well. There's still good PvP at this range and good PvE action as well. So let's dive in. As you can see, we are running 2 sharp Uchi Katanas plus 5 here, which is pretty unique. And we're going to run them in our right and our left hand. And our main weapon is the sharp S-Stock plus 5. And then we also run the Talisman of Beast, which can be picked up by killing Scurver in Pure Black World Tendency in World 2. At a level 2-2, the Uchi Katanas can be picked up at 4-1 as an item drop or by farming black skeletons, which you will be for the materials to upgrade sharp. And you can check out my video on how to get pure Bladestone and all the other Bladestone materials. And the S-Stock you pick up in 3-1 as well, and it also is using sharp. So you may be asking what sharp is. Sharp is the type of damage that increases scaling of dex and lowers the strength. Because we are not using any strength at all, we are just going to be using dex, so this is all we will need. The armor doesn't really matter. You can really go for the glamour at this point because your equip burden is going to be so high when you have 40 endurance. So I sort of just went with the assassin set, black gloves, black boots, and then gloom armor. And rings, always have cling ring if you're in soul form, and then you can run the foes ring, the friends ring, the regenerator ring, or the stamina regen ring. So it doesn't really matter what you do here. So let's just dive into the actual weapons themselves. So our Uchis are doing a lot of damage at 143. The sharp S-Stock is doing 120. So this is a lot of good base damage going on. So you may be asking why these two weapons together, right? So let's go down. The S-Stock is probably the best weapon in the entire game. It's actually the best dex weapon in the game. Its reach is insane. It doesn't take up any stamina to do this combo. The moves are good, backstep's good, the forward step's good, roll attack's good. So that makes sense. And of course you can two-hand it, which, you know, uses more stamina, does more damage, right? Incredible range on that poke. However, the Uchi Katana in our left hand is very interesting. So when we are fighting an enemy, you got this long reach, but the damage isn't so good on the S-Stock. Like, it's good, but it could be better, right? The Uchi Katana does way more damage. So if an enemy ends up getting close enough to you, you can hit L1, continue this combo. Doesn't use a lot of stamina, does way more damage because the Uchi is about hitting 100 points more in damage than the S-Stock is. And if you do it correctly, you can sort of chain lock an enemy. This easily works in PvE to chain lock someone, and in PvP, it's really good because if they try to roll around from you or try to roll behind you, you can hit the Uchi button on L1 here, and you can sideswipe them very easily when they're trying to roll away. And if you get them in a corner, this is just a perfect finishing combo. The other good thing about the S-Stock is you can go through enemies that are weak to sharp and that resist slash. So the enemies in World 2 do not want to take the S-Stock at all. So you have something to deal with them. We also hold another Uchi plus 5. And once again, you can do the same combo. Uji Katana is a great weapon, pretty good range by itself in the right hand. Left hand is if they're a little bit closer, so you can do the scissor attack. The combo is better. And of course, the backstep is a good, very good attack here. The roll, pretty decent, not the best. Two-handing, a little bit slower. But you still have a good dash with it. So that is what we're dealing with here for our main set. And then we have the Talisman of Beast. And this is the reason why we have 16 Faith. So we can put on Second Chance. And with Second Chance and we die, we actually don't die and we regain about half our health bar. So it's pretty good. And then we have Curse Weapon, which gives us an extra damage boost on our weapon in our right hand. So it works on the Uchi or the S-Talk because Sharp does not block any weapon buffs, which is quite incredible. So now that we've gone through that, let's show off some action.